Okay, your sound system is set up and connected. Now it's time to do a sound check and get ready for either the rehearsal or the service. Check the inputs to the mixing console one by one to confirm good connections on both ends. You or an assistant can check to make sure microphones are where they need to be and haven't accidentally been moved after the last service. With the entire band and vocals performing a familiar song, set the input gain at the console for each channel. With the band still playing, set the master aux channel monitor mix output gain. Once you have your input and output gain set, you can now dial in the overall mix by adjusting the balance, EQ, and any effects that you may want to use to create contrast and give each part its own space in the mix. Let's break these steps down. Many audio mixers allow you to use a mobile device or an iPad to remotely control the mixing console from anywhere in the room. Start with the first channel and work your way across the mixer, checking each channel to make sure the connection is good and you are receiving signal. Most mixing consoles offer some kind of visual feedback. It may be bar graph LEDs or old school VU meters to indicate signal and signal strength. If there's no signal at the channel, start at the source and trace the signal path through the system, checking each connection and cable until the problem is identified and fixed. Gain staging is setting the right signal levels through each part of the system and is one of the most critical areas of achieving a good mix. If you don't have enough signal coming into the channel, the EQ and other controls on your mixer are less effective and also add noise into your system that cannot be removed. Conversely, too much signal coming in and you will overdrive or clip the input, creating distortion. Use the visual tools available on your mixer to check input signal levels. If the signal is too low, check the source and perhaps boost the output from there. If the signal level is too high or hot, turn the source down, and if that is not possible, adjust the input gain on the mixer. Take your time and work to get the gain staging correct. It will make getting a great mix much easier. The next step is to set the pre and post fader aux send options for each channel. Aux sends are used to send separate mixes to monitors or recording devices, or for applying effects to the inputs. Pre-fader is used for monitor mixes, as you don't want to disturb the mixes for the monitors on stage when you make adjustments to the house mix. Other aux channels can be assigned to post-fader position. A good use for a post-fader aux send is an effect like reverb or delay that should have its own level reduced when the fader is brought down. Next, you will want to send some of your fader channels to the groups. For example, you can assign all the drum channels to group 1. This will give you a submaster volume for the drums so that you only need to move one fader up or down to control the overall volume for the entire drum set. You can still control the mix by adjusting the individual faders. Groups can be used for any combination of channels to make your life easier during the live performance. Now you should be well on your way to getting the perfect performance mix.